Like moths to a flame, players are drawn to this remarkable machine. Can someone emerge £10,000 richer? Let's find out on Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the four players, all hoping to win thousands today.
I'm Bob, I'm a retired taxi driver and I come from West Sussex.
I'm Leonie, a psychology student from Liverpool.
I'm Chris, a shop owner from Cheshire.
I'm Brad, a recruitment manager from Surrey.
Good luck to all of you. Let's play Tipping Point. In round one, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you have a choice to make. You can either choose to play one of your counters into our machine, or if you think the machine's not quite ready to pay out yet, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Most of the counters you get out of the machine will add £50 to your score. That includes our mystery counters, which of course come with a bonus prize. But also nestled in the machine, we have 2 double counters. If one of those falls for you, it doubles the entire value of your drop. As always, the person with the lowest score at the end of this round must leave the game with absolutely nothing. So keep your eyes on the double counters, because they could make all the difference. Everybody ready? Hands on your buzzers. Here comes your first question. In October 2014, which member of the royal family sent their first tweet signed Elizabeth? Chris?
Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth.
I can accept that. Elizabeth it was, Queen Elizabeth the Queen. Yes, she signed it Elizabeth R. Chris, would you like to play or pass?
I'll play, please.
Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 1.
Light up drop zone 1 for us, please. Now then, Chris, let's see what this first drop can give us. Can you start it in style? Got it down. Quite a busy drop. It's got some there. Coming for the double.
Oh,
You've
wow.
got 3 there, Chris. It's a tidy start. £150.
That's brilliant.
Across the tipping point. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. Chris, you're off the mark. £150.
Okay.
You've still got 2 counters. Next question. The Academy Award-winning song "When You Wish Upon a Star" featured in which Leonie?
Cinderella.
1940 Disney film. It was Pinocchio, Leonie. It was Pinocchio, not Cinderella. Leonie, we steal a counter from you. That's going into the penalty pot. So you're down to 2 counters. Next question. The name of which American state is the only one to begin with the letter H? Chris?
Hawaii.
It is Hawaii. Well done, Chris. So, would you like to play or pass?
I'll play, please.
Where are you going to go?
And drop zone 1.
Light up drop zone 1, please. Double is edging ever closer, isn't it, Chris? Can you get it?
Hope so.
Oh, it's the other side.
Oh, the wrong
Push
way.
the mystery over a bit further.
Yeah, might do that. You're right, Bob. You've got a couple there, though. Maybe add at
be
least
worse.
one.
Come on. Oh,
Yep,
yes.
there is one. £50 across the tipping point there, Chris.
Thank you.
Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. So you now have £200. You've got 1 counter left to play.
OK.
Next question. What style of boot is nicknamed Welly? Bob?
The Wellington boot.
It is a Wellington boot, Bob. You're right. Would you like to play or pass, Bob?
I'll play in drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 1 for Bob, please. Oh, Bob, get it down, get it down. Took a bit of a risk with your timing then. You
Yeah,
got
I
it down,
was-
though. Might work out nicely.
I need that. Well, we could get the mystery over the top and push the others, can't we?
Could do, could
Come
do.
along, make an effort.
Go on.
Oh, Bob. Bob, I'm afraid nothing for your first drop. You're down to 2 counters. Next question. How many points are there on the Star of David? Brad?
6.
There are 6. Yes, Brad, you're absolutely right. Now then, would you like to play or pass?
I will play, and I will also go for drop zone 1, please.
Light up drop zone 1, please. Top shelf looks good on the right. The doubles on the left. Oh, that's a crazy drop in the end.
Oh,
But it
wow.
could work out. Oh, Brad, that was a tidy drop. 6 counters across the tipping point, £300. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. Got 2 counters left to play as well. Next question. In the TV series Doctor Who, Which actress played the Doctor's companion, Rose Tyler? Leonie.
Billy Piper.
Yes, it was Billy Piper. Well done, Leonie, well done. So, would you like to play or pass?
Can I play, please? Drop zone 2.
Can. Light up drop zone 2 for Leonie, please. Right then, Leonie, let's see if we can get you some money. The bottom shelf looks good. Top shelf, not bad either. What do you reckon, Leonie?
I don't know.
Good.
There's a lot
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my years in the arcade games are going to
Oh,
work.
it's riding.
No.
That is bad luck.
Oh, Leonie, that's brutal.
Wow.
So nothing to add to your score. So you've got 1 counter left, Leonie, nothing in the bank. Next question. A paddock is a small field most commonly used to keep and exercise which animal? Chris.
A horse.
Correct. You have 1 counter left. Do you want to play or pass?
I'd like to play, and I'll go for drop zone 1, please.
OK, load up drop zone 1 for us, please. Doubles on the edge. Can you get at it, though?
Ooh, looks all right.
Is it going to be flat? Oh, it's riding.
No, it's riding.
Chris, that's your last counter.
Oh.
It's riding and it's not going to give you anything, I'm afraid. So, Chris, you stay on £200. You have now used up your 3rd and final counter, so for the time being, you're out of the round.
OK.
Next question. The East Sussex town of Battle is named after which famous battle? Bob.
The Battle of Hastings, 1066.
1066, you're absolutely right. Bob, yep, no problems there. Would you like to play or pass?
I think I'll play, please, Ben. I'll play drop zone 1 because I think I've got a good chance of getting that double out.
Light up drop zone 1 for Bob, please. Oh, it's a very clean drop
the wrong
there,
side,
Bob.
isn't it?
Is it going to get anything over, though?
Oh, no.
Oh, look at
no.
those.
So, Bob, you're down to 1 counter with nothing in the bank. Leonie's got 1 counter with nothing in the bank. Chris has used all 3 of hers. Brad, you've got 2 counters with £300. Next question. We Are One, Ole Ola was the official song for which 2014 sporting event held in Brazil? Brad.
The World Cup.
Yes, it was the FIFA World Cup. Brad, now then, would you like to play or pass?
I will play drop zone 1, please, Ben.
OK, come on now. Light up drop zone 1. Chris has tried, Bob's tried. Brad, can you succeed where the others have failed and get this double counter out?
That's the plan.
It's a rapid drop. There's an ambient drop on 2. There we go. Is it going to fall? Is that far enough over? Oh, Brad! So close, and still it stays in. That's another 5 across the tipping point for your second drop, £250. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. That puts you on £550. You've got 1 counter left. Next question. What colour are the plaques administered by English, Brad?
Blue.
What colour are the plaques administered by English Heritage that commemorate where famous people lived in London? They are blue, Brad. Absolutely right. So, your last counter, would you like to play or pass?
I will play, and we'll see if the double counter can be teased out.
Drop zone
1, please.
Fire it up, please. Right then, Brad. I think that
No,
might be the
it's
wrong
wrong
side for
side.
the double. And it might ride as well. Oh, it
Yeah,
is a
it
rider.
is.
So another
3
rider.
riders on the spin.
Oh, dear.
We had a fair few so far. So, Brad, you draw a blank with your final count. You stay on £550. Leonie and Bob, just the 2 of you left in, 1 counter each. Next question. What nationality was the novelist Marcel Proust? Bob.
Is he French?
Yes, he was French. Would you like to play, Bob?
I'm going to play drop zone 1, please, Ben.
Drop zone 1 it is. Light it up, please.
And I hope it sticks to the edge.
Could
That's
be the
side
one
I
to get the
wanted
double.
it. That is the side if they'll go over. Will I get...
You got 2 across the tipping point. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's £100 for those 2. Of course, one crucially is the double counter as well. So we double your drop. So £100 more we add in. And with that single drop on your last counter, we take it from the machine, put it into your bank. That gives you £200, and that heaps the pressure on Leonie. Right, Leonie, just you left in. You've got one counter left to play. Because it's just you don't need to use your buzzer. You do need to give me the correct answer to this question to put that counter into the machine. You need to do the allotted time as well, so if you're not sure, try and have a guess.
Okay.
Here we go. What name is given to the period of absence from work granted to a father immediately after the birth of his child?
Paternity leave.
That's right. Well done, Leonie. So, one counter to put in the machine. You need to do your best to get at least 4 out to draw you level with Bob and Chris.
Drop zone 1, please.
OK, we're going to light up drop zone 1, please. Your last counter here, Leonie.
Good luck.
Can you get something out? What do you think?
I didn't really want it over there.
No, it's not the wrong side.
Oh, no, Leonie.
Oh, well.
Nothing to add to your score. So, as things stand, Brad is leading on £550. Chris and Bob both have £200. Leonie has nothing in her bank. But it's not over yet. There is one counter in the penalty pot up for grabs as I ask you all one question. If you buzz in and give me the correct answer, you put this counter into the machine. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, you will be frozen out. Leonie, you're in last place at the moment. You need to give me the right answer if you can to have a chance of going through to the next round. Good luck, everybody. Here comes your penalty pot question. Which pork-based foodstuff completes the phrase, bring home the Brad?
Bacon.
It is bacon, yes, Brad. You were the fastest there. Leonie, I'm afraid that means you're going to go home.
That's okay.
Brad, you get to put the counter into the machine. Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 2, please.
OK, let's light up drop zone 2 for Brad. Just the second one outside of drop zone 1 it's been in this round. Let's see what we can get here, Brad. Kind of about there.
Yes.
Between them, though, it might just split them. Oh, it's riding as well.
Is it?
Yeah. Can we get a little bit of a nudge, maybe something? A little nudge.
Oh. No.
So, the score stays they were. Brad is leading on £550, from Chris and Bob on £200 each. Leonie, I'm afraid, with nothing in your bank, we have found your tipping point. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Bob, Chris and Brad have all survived to play round 2. In this round, they'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. As before, any counters that come out are worth £50, with the exception, of course, of the bonus double counter. There is one left in the machine. The player with the lowest score at the end of the round will leave the game with absolutely nothing. So, Brad, you are currently our leader, so it's your choice. Would you like to go first, or would you like to ask Chris or Bob to go instead?
I'm going to play, I think, get it out of the way.
OK, 30 seconds for you then, Brad. Every time you give me a correct answer, I'll give you another counter to put in the machine. If you don't know the answer, just say pass.
Okay.
Ready? Your time starts now. Which city was the main setting for the BBC sitcom Only Fools and Horses?
London.
Correct. In the zodiac, which star sign is represented by the crab?
Cancer.
Correct. Which Australian actor plays the title role in the hit films Thor and Thor the Dark World?
Chris Hemsworth.
Correct. What does the letter U stand for in the name of the international organisation, the EU?
Union.
Correct. Chronologically, The Magician's Nephew is the first book of what series written by C.S. Lewis?
Chronicles of Narnia.
Correct. The Hillary Shield is a rugby union trophy contested between England and which other country?
Italy.
It's not Italy. A little ambient drop at the end there, and you managed to hold your focus, Brad. Well done. It wasn't Italy, it's New Zealand. You got 5 correct answers, Brad. That's a really good score.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Drop zone 2.
OK,
please.
let's light up drop zone 2, please. Let's see what we can get here now, Brad. Is that the one gap in drop zone 2?
Probably, yes.
It probably is, yeah, look.
Yeah, go on, go on,
No,
go on. Oh,
it's not.
no.
Tease it over.
They're going to go
I'll go
next
now.
time.
Oh, frustrating. Oh, I tell you what.
OK, I'll take that.
They managed to seesaw a few over then, I think, Brad. 3 across the tipping point. It's £150 there, Brad, with your first drop. Very nice. You've got 4 more to put in.
Drop zone 1, please, Ben.
OK, let's have drop zone 1, please. Right-hand side would be nice, that tipping point. Looking pretty generous. Down you go.
Will that be good? That's not going to...
Oh, set them up nicely. They're just clinging to that top shelf, though, Brad. So, 3 more to go.
I'll stick with drop zone 1, please.
Light up drop zone 1, please.
Yeah. Let's see if they hang on again.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
OK, is that better?
Okay, that's got to go this
Brilliant.
time.
Does that look better?
Oh, good.
Nice
Come
broad
on, be
shove on
friendly.
2 front.
Oh,
Yes, Brad. That's another 8 across the tipping point. That's £400. 550 is what you've got. So you've got another 2 counters to put in.
I think I'm going to switch to drop zone 3, please.
OK, first time today. Let's go for drop zone 3, please. Let me shift that double over the shelf as well. There you go, a nice quick settle. And you've got the double straight into play.
Could help somebody.
Yeah, there's 2 there. Another 1 as well, Brad. Another £150 goes in. Let's add in £150. £700. And you've got 1 more counter, Brad.
I will stick with drop zone 3, please.
OK, fire up drop zone 3 again, please. Left side this time.
It's OK.
Maybe bring that mystery counter into play.
It's all for the team. OK.
Get some more. Yes, you can. Another 2. A few hanging on to the edge, but another 2 across the tipping point. £100 we add in, so it's £800 that you finish up with, Brad. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. Your score is £1,350. Well done.
Thanks.
OK, so Chris, Bob, you both have £200 each, but Chris, by virtue of the fact that you answered the question before Bob in the first round, that means you get to go first now if you so choose. You can play next, or you could put Bob into play.
I think I'll play, please.
OK. 30 seconds for Chris, please. Your time starts now. In the USA, sweets and chocolate are more commonly known by what collective term?
Candy.
Correct. Bordered by Russia and China, Mongolia is a landlocked country on which continent?
Asia.
Correct. Which Australian female rapper has had UK hits with Work, Bounce and
Pass.
Fancy? Iggy Azalea. In 1912, the Titanic sank when it collided with what type of natural formation?
An iceberg.
Correct. Which weapon goes with cloak in a phrase used to describe intrigue and espionage?
Dagger.
Correct. The olfactory nerve links the nose to which organ of the human body?
Pass.
It's the brain. It's the brain. Chris, you got 4 right.
OK.
4 counters in. Where are you going to go?
I think I'll probably go with drop zone 3 and try and get that mystery counter up.
OK, the mystery's there, the double's there. Light up 3 for us, please. Straight for that mystery counter.
Wow.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Good spot.
That's where you wanted to push it.
Yeah, that's exactly
is.
where I wanted it.
OK, let's see if we can get some to get us started.
Oh.
So 2 to start with, £100 there,
OK.
across the tipping points. Where next?
I think drop zone 3 again, please.
Fire up 3, please. Oh, there you go. Hectic settle, but you get it down.
That might just push those off. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
You're going to move.
Oh, no.
So, Chris,
Hanging
you've
on.
set up the shelf even more.
Yeah.
Nothing drops for you, though. 2 more to put in.
I think I'll go for drop zone 3 again, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 3 for Chris, please.
You were on the left, didn't you?
Yeah, on the left would be good.
Oh, really busy drop. Settled, though. Threw itself
It'll
down.
be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be a few.
Come on now, is the mystery going to get some movement? Oh. So another 2, so you're up another £100, up to £200. I thought you were going to get more then, Chris.
I did too.
You got 1 more to put in. What about this last one then?
Drop zone 3, please, Ben.
Fire up drop zone 3, please. That side 2.
Could still get something off that
Nice
bottom.
and straight.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well,
yes,
that could
please.
be. That's going to be a few.
They're hanging on the edge, Chris, dangling.
That is
wow.
so unlucky, isn't it?
I can't believe they've not gone. Another 2 did drop, though, so we can add in another £100. So it's £300 you finish up with. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. So, Chris, you have £500. Well
Thank
done.
you.
So, Bob, just you now. Ready?
Ready.
30 seconds for Bob. Your time starts now. Which food traditionally forms the toad in the English dish Toad in the Hole?
Sausage.
Correct. Built in 1813, Puffing Billy was an early model of what form of transport?
A steam train.
Correct. Used in Chinese cuisine, hoisin sauce is chiefly made from which bean?
A pass.
It's the soybean. Which legendary creature from Scotland is commonly referred to by its nickname Nessie?
Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. Which specific branch of biology is concerned with the study of animals?
Blown it. Oh, sorry, the brain stopped.
Zoology.
Zoology.
OK, look, you got 3 right. 3
Okay.
chances. We need 6 counters to catch Chris. What do you reckon?
I think we'll have to go for drop zone 3, I think.
Fire up drop zone 3, please.
You feel that anywhere might do there, don't you?
Do, yeah. Something over.
Except possibly... Oh, that's
No,
OK.
it
That
might
might
do
be
it.
It
straight.
might be okay.
Yeah, you might be
So wait
lucky.
for that double counter as well.
Don't want any riders, do we?
It's flat.
That could knock them.
Could still stay on the top, you know, that one. Look, I thought it would, yes.
There's a bit of
There's a
movement
bit of
there,
a gap
Bob.
there, isn't there, underneath?
No, they're staying where they are, Bob. So 2 more to put in.
Drop zone 3 again, please, Ben.
Fire up drop zone 3, please.
Wanted it to go
Could have
flat,
done with that
didn't
going
you?
flat.
That could go riding on that one.
It could.
Right on the edge
Just
of
about
the
there.
edge,
Oh,
so well.
Bob. So we still need 6 counters out to draw level with Chris. 1 more to put in.
Drop zone 3, please.
Fire up, please.
Oh, it's on the wrong
gone
side.
too
Look
far
at
the other
that.
way.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
You never know.
No. Oh, it's on.
No.
Goodness me.
Didn't want to know. No. Never mind.
So nothing from your 3 counters, Bob, which means the scores stay as they were. Brad is our leader on £1,350. Chris is through with £500. Bob, you gave it a great shot, but I'm afraid with £200 we have found your tipping point. Thanks for playing.
Thank you very much. Been a good day. Lovely.
Just 2 players remain, Chris and Brad. Very well done to both of you for getting this far. It's time to find out which of our contestants will be taking on our machine for our £10,000 jackpot. In this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can choose to answer or you can pass it to your opponent. If you give me a correct answer, you put the counter into the machine. If you give me a wrong answer, your opponent puts the counter into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be playing for £10,000. So, Brad, you are leading, so it's your choice. You can take the first question or you could pass it to Chris.
I'll take the first question, please.
OK, first question for you. What name is shared by a pre-decimal British coin and the present-day currency of Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania? Now, you can pass this if you're not sure, but would Chris know?
I'm not sure, so I'm going to pass it over.
Chris, great opportunity to steal here.
I think it could be a shilling, or it could be a half crown. I'll go with guinea.
Guinea. Is the answer guinea? It's the shilling. The shilling is what they use as their currency, and you named it as well, Chris.
I know.
Hard luck, though. You had to give it a go, and you gave it a decent shot. Brad,
OK.
it worked out nicely for you. You get to put the counter into the machine. Where are you going to go?
They've been waiting for a while, so I'm going to hope I can dislodge that little section at the bottom of drop zone 3.
OK, load up drop zone 3 for us. It's a tidy-looking machine at the minute, Brad. There's a lot there. When you're ready. Is that the right side?
Not really.
Get something over that shelf. Nice broad
Could
shelf. That double's going to come close as well. Oh, Brad! 3 across the tipping point into the win zone. £150. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. Your money goes up to £1,500. There's now £1,000 between you, but the overhang is
There's a lot there.
spectacular. OK, Chris, we come to you for your first question.
OK.
In 1755, Samuel Johnson published what is often considered to be the first comprehensive example of what type of book? You can pass it if you're not sure.
I think I'll probably pass it.
OK, here we go then, Brad. Time for you to try and work out the answer here.
I'm thinking about dictionaries, medical reference books, encyclopedias. The only other one I can think of is a diary, but I'm not sure if people would have published those earlier than that.
So if you're going to go with one, which one would you go with?
I'm going to say diary. I don't know, so it's a guess.
In 1755, did Samuel Johnson publish the first example of a diary? It's a dictionary, Brad. You said it. Well done, Chris. That was a good pass. It worked out nicely for you. You get to put the
Okay.
counter into the machine. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go in drop zone 3, please.
Light up drop zone 3 for us, please.
Oh, yes.
Important
It's a
drop.
good
Oh, that's a
spot.
good place.
Is it going to get them?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
it.
please.
Here they come.
Oh,
Yes.
Well done.
Wow.
Wow.
Chris, you needed 20 counters to draw level. That's 15 across the tipping point with one huge drop.
Wow.
£750 with one go. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. And you've closed the gap dramatically to just £250. There is now only 5 counters in it. Very well played.
Thank you.
OK, Brad, time for your second question.
Okay.
In 2006, which royal won BBC Sports Personality of the Year 35 years after her mother had won the trophy?
I'm thinking that it's Zara Phillips because she was in the horse trials or eventing, and I think Princess Anne was in a similar event. So I'm going to go with Zara Phillips.
Chris, Brad said Zara Phillips. What would you have said?
I would have said Zara Phillips
You would have
as
said
well.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's find out then, Brad. Have you kept the counter? Is it Zara Phillips? It is indeed. Well done, Brad.
Okay.
Right. Big question now. Where'd you go next?
I'm going to go for drop zone 4, please, Ben.
OK, first time today. Light up drop zone 4 for us, please. There's a lot on top and bottom here. Yeah, nice down, settled. You should get a couple over.
Oh, yeah.
3 flip for you. Bring the mystery into play. And that's another 3 across the tipping point. £150. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. That puts you on £1,650, Brad. Chris, we come to you for your second question. Cavity Sam is the name of the patient in which classic children's board game that requires a steady hand?
Well, I think I know this one, so I'm going to play this one.
OK.
I think it's Operation.
Is Cavity Sam the patient in operation? Yes, he is. Right then, we need a steady hand here, Chris, because we need to try and close this gap again.
I'm going to go for drop zone 4, please, Ben.
OK. Light up drop zone 4 for us, please. At the right side.
Might get the prize.
Yeah, it's just a little bit too far that way, I think.
Could you get that mystery, maybe? Remember, it's 8 that we're after.
I think we'll get some.
Oh, no!
Chris. They are well hung over the edge, but they're not going to drop for you, Chris. I'm afraid you stay on £1,250. Brad, time for your third and final question.
Okay.
What is the sum of the lowest 3 prime numbers? Now, you can pass this to Chris if you're not sure. Do you think she knows the prime numbers?
Do you know your prime numbers? No, you're not going to say. I'm going to take a chance and play it.
OK.
And I think, if I'm right, a prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself and 1.
OK.
So I'm going to say 9.
She said
1,
9.
3, and 5.
So, prime number can only be divided by itself and 1. You say the lowest 3 are 1, 3, and 5. So when you add them together, it's 9. Have you got it right?
Fingers crossed.
Is the answer 9? It's 10. Brad, the lowest prime numbers are 2, 3, and 5, which adds up to 10. 1 isn't a prime number, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So, at a very crucial moment, we hand the counter to Chris. Where are you going to put it?
Oh, drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 4. Oh, you got it down.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a great spot.
Think it's
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's a great spot, Chris.
Oh.
Oh, it's hanging
No.
on. It is hanging on. Oh, no! what twists this machine has for us.
Oh, my word.
Brad can't believe it. Sadly, nothing to add, so you stay 8 counters away. But, Chris, time for
Okay.
your third and final question. What name is given to the process in which water passes through the cells of a plant, allowing the stem to remain rigid? You can pass this to Brad if you're not sure.
I don't really know. I mean, I know a few terms with plants, but I'm not sure that they're the right ones.
Are you going to play, Chris?
No, I'm going to pass.
Right then, Brad. Chris has passed over to you. This is critical right now, Brad. If you give me the right answer, you're playing for £10,000. If you're wrong, Chris has one last chance.
Can you tell I'm not a keen gardener? I'm going to say it's the process of absorption.
Absorption. Is the answer absorption? It's osmosis. Process of osmosis. Chris, one more counter, one last chance. 8
Wow.
counters out, and you draw level. 9 counters, and you're playing for £10,000.
I'm going to go for drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 4 for us, please. In we go. What's it got? Oh, it's out and it's
Ooh.
flat.
Oh, please, go flat.
Settle nicely, it is. Can you get something over that shelf? There's 3. You need 8. 9 to go through. Oh, Chris. You needed 8 to draw level.
OK.
That's 7 across the tipping point. You've come up just short. Goodness me, how close when we take the £350 from the machine and put it into your bank.
Oh, well.
There was just £50 in it. It's been an incredible game. Congratulations, Brad. You are today's winner with £1,650. Chris, what a game. We've loved it and we've loved you, but I'm
Oh,
afraid with £1,600, we have found your tipping point. Thanks for playing.
I've had a lovely day, so I've enjoyed it anyway.
Great stuff. Thank you, Chris.
OK.
Brad, goodness me, you can breathe now.
Yeah, that was a little bit too close for comfort.
Very, very close, but all you needed was that £50 because that means you're going to be playing for £10,000. In a few moments, Brad, I'm going to ask you to put this jackpot counter into the machine. It's just a little bit bigger, but it is a whole lot better.
Yeah.
If you can get it out again, you're going to be going home with £10,000.
OK.
Brad is our winner today. He currently has £1,650. That was very close.
Yes, it was very close.
What were you thinking as she put in that final counter?
I was trying to look and see how many had dropped, and I could see there was some sitting underneath, so I just didn't know, and it was a bit too close for comfort.
£50 was all it took, but it's £50 that puts you here in the final.
Yep.
£1,650 is a nice amount of money. £10,000 though, Brad. Goodness me, what would you like to do with that?
When my son found out I was coming on the show, he turned around and said to me, "Oh, we've decided what you can spend the winnings on, Daddy."
Brilliant.
And apparently, Dylan and my younger son Henry have discussed the topic, and
They're 5 and 7.
Yep, they've decided that Henry will be moved out of his bedroom.
Okay.
He will share with Dylan. They'll get bunk beds,
Right.
and we'll be converting Henry's room into a home cinema.
I love it.
Yep.
So that's the plan.
That's their plan. Yeah, I think my wife and myself are probably more likely to use it for other things, but
Well, look, either way, fingers crossed we can get you £10,000 because whatever happens, we'd love for you to go home with the jackpot.
thanks.
OK, it's time to find out whether Brad's going to win our £10,000 jackpot today. In a few moments, he's going to put the jackpot counter into the machine. If you want to go home with £10,000, Brad, all you need to do is get it out again. Here's how you're going to do it. I'm going to show you 6 question categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2, or 3 counters into the machine. The more counters you play for, the harder the question's going to be. But of course, the more counters you win, the easier it should be to get the jackpot counter out. Don't forget, we do still have that 1 double counter in the machine.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the jackpot counter itself, but it will still double anything else that falls with it. It's worth keeping an eye on, because if you don't get your hands on the jackpot, if you get that into the win zone, you could still leave with a considerable amount of money.
Okay.
That said, we need to sort out the home cinema, so we want to send you home with £10,000.
Okay.
All right? So the first thing we need to do, where should we put the jackpot counter?
The top shelf's looking kind of bare in a lot of places, so I'm going to go for drop zone 4. Please,
Yeah?
Ben.
OK, let's stick with drop zone 4. Please light it up. Only used it the once so far today, your least favourite of all the drop zones.
Yeah.
Let's get this jackpot counter in when you're ready, Brad.
Okay.
OK. Nice and flat, up against the side. Let's see what we get here. Maybe get that mystery counter over to get started. Yes, we do. 3 counters across the tipping point, so £150 straight away. So we'll go up to £1,800. And you've got yourself a mystery prize, which is a nice way to start. You've won an off-road Segway experience for 2, courtesy of Cheshire Segway.
Brilliant.
Very nice. You ever been on a Segway before?
I haven't, no.
They're thoroughly entertaining.
Oh, looking forward
You'll have
to
a great day. £1,800 is what you've got. Your jackpot counter's nice and flat, up against the edge. We're in good shape. Let's have a look at the categories, please. Music, language, space, history, human body, and film. You can play them in any order you like, so when you're ready, give me your first subject and for how many counters?
I'm just going to play top to bottom and hope for the best. So I'll start with music, please, and I will go with 3 counters.
OK, we'll have a music question for 3 counters to get us started, please. What is the title of Charles Aznavour's only UK #1 single? Her, She, or Woman?
Well, the only one that's jumping out is She, which I'm pretty sure was on the soundtrack of Notting Hill, but I think it was someone else that sang it. So that's the only song title I can see. So I'm going to go with She.
Should we light up She?
Yep, light it up, please.
Start with She, please. OK, let's find out if you've chosen the right one. Is the answer She? Yes, it is. Oof. It was in Notting Hill, yeah. And it was Elvis Costello that sung it.
It was.
3 counters, Brad.
OK.
Drop zone 4.
Yes, please.
Light it up, please. Come on now, Brad.
Easy as that.
Oh, Brad. It's a lovely start.
Please go flat.
Come on now, be flat. Come on now. Yes. Right. There we go. OK. See what we can start with. There's a few that are going to go there. That's 3 across the tipping point.
OK, that's a good start.
£150, they said that in, Brad. So we're up to £1,950. One more just like that. Drop zone 4 again.
Yes, please.
Fire up, please. It's a perfect drop, Brad. One more like that, please. Oh, go on. Is that too far over? Get a nudge. OK, that's OK. We can clear all that. It's another 4 across the tipping point, so another £200 goes in. The money goes up to £2,150. One more to go.
Yeah.
Drop zone 4.
Yes, please.
Fire up, please. Ah!
Wrong side.
The only one that's deserted us slightly. Not to worry. OK, so £2,150, jackpot counter. It's already on the edge of that top shelf. We're looking good. Back to the categories. Language, next one down.
Language, please.
For how many?
3.
Language for 3 counters, please. The term da capo in a piece of music is an instruction for the player to do what? Repeat from the start, pluck the strings, or change key?
OK, well, I think pluck the strings is pizzicato. I'm sure that's the phrase for plucking. I don't think you have an instruction to change key. I think you just have the key symbol to tell you if you're changing key. So I'm going to go with repeat from the start.
Repeat from the start?
Yeah, I think so.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
Light up, repeat from the start, please. Is the answer repeat from the start? It is. It literally means from the head, da capo, in Italian.
OK.
Well done, 3 more counters.
I'll stick with drop zone 4, please.
Fire it up, please. Let's get it over that shelf now, Brad. There, come on, get down, get down. OK.
That's not ideal.
It's not, because that could split them. Oh, you're OK, you're OK. Now we need it to sneak over to the right. Shift it all. Go on. Go on. Yes! Come on now. Well done, mate. 3 across the tipping point. £150 goes in to the machine. We're up to £2,300. We've got 2 to go.
Drop zone 4, please.
Fire up 4, please. There again. Your charm down machine
I'm using
here.
my luck.
Give it again, give it again. Yes! Come on now, Brad. Come on. 3 more across the tipping point. £150 goes into the machine. We're up to £2,450. Your jackpot counter is right there, Brad. It's right on the edge. 1 more to put in the machine. Drop zone 4?
Yes, please.
Fire up, please. Come on now.
Okay. Bit too much to hope for.
I think it was. Can we get anything, maybe a little nudge on it? Oh, another 2 across the tipping point.
Okay.
Let's put another £100 in. £2,550. Look where your jackpot counter is, Brad.
I am. I can't take my eyes off it.
So, so close. Let's go back to the categories.
Space, please, Ben.
Space for how many?
3.
Let's have a space question for 3 counters, please. What type of astronomical object is Betelgeuse? Galaxy, star, or comet? Betelgeuse, you ever heard of it? Anything like it?
Well, I'm guessing this isn't referring to the film with Michael Keaton. And I know they mention it in a Blur song. I'm going to go with comet. Only because it was mentioned in that song. There's so many stars. Would they have picked that one? I don't know. Complete guess, Ben, but I'm going to go with comet, please.
Should we light it up?
Yeah.
We're going to go with comet, please. Is Betelgeuse a comet? Oh, it's a star.
Star. Okay.
One of the brightest stars in the sky. It's
And
in the
I
constellation
will
of
never
Orion.
forget that.
OK, first stumble. It's our first stumble, Brad.
Yep.
We're still in really great shape. We've still got 3 categories left. Let's have a look at them. History, human body and film.
History for 3, please.
OK, we'll have a history question for 3 counters, please. Robert the Bruce ruled as King of Scotland during which century? 14th century, 15th century or 16th century?
For some reason, when the question came up, I was thinking it was 1400 and something, so I'm going to go with the 15th century, please. Complete guess.
Should we light it up?
Yeah. please.
OK, we'll take 15th century, please. Was Robert the Bruce King of Scotland in the 15th century? It's the 14th.
OK.
1306 to 1379. OK, we are very, very close, but we've just hit a bit of a roadblock, Brad.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the categories.
OK. Human body for 3, please.
OK, we'll have a human body question for 3 counters, please. Caused by a lack of vitamin D, the disease rickets primarily affects the development of which part of the body? Bone, muscle, or eyes?
Bone was my first instinct, because I'm pretty sure it's joints, so I'm going to go with bone, please, Ben.
Bone?
Yeah.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
We're going to take bone, please. Is the answer bone? Yes!
Oh, OK.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's what we needed. Affects bone development in children, of course. Without the vitamin D, they need it. Strong, straight bones. One strong, straight drop is what we need.
OK. Let's go with drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light up drop zone 4 for us. Come on now. One
good
good
drop.
drop, Brad. You're one good drop away from a brand new home cinema. Oh! Not that way.
No, that's not the way.
OK, maybe we can shift that double, though. Is it going to go for us? OK, not this time.
OK, we'll stick with drop zone 4, please.
Fire it up, please. Still after that one good drop, Brad.
Right up at the edge.
Come on now.
Dropped a bit too
Just
quickly, I
deserting it a little bit.
Might have used up all my luck.
Another 2 go over the tipping point. That's another £100, so we're up to £2,650. One more to put in.
Drop zone 4 again, please.
Fire it up, please. Is this our £10,000 drop, Brad? There! Settle down. Come on now, Brad. Is this your £10,000?
Oh, my Lord.
You beauty! How about
When I
that?
woke up this morning, I was thinking, oh, it would be a nice day out. You know, if I can come away with anything, it would be amazing. Wasn't expecting that.
£10,000!
That's incredible. That is incredible.
So in round 1, Brad took the lead thanks to a couple of strong drops. It was a nail-biting round 3, wasn't it? But finally, Brad triumphed with just £50 between him and Chris. In the final round, despite a bit of a wobble in the middle, he got his hands on the jackpot counter with his 9th counter into the machine, and he goes home with £10,000. And of course, you've won your Segway experience as well, Brad.
Yeah.
What an extraordinary day. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Brilliant, that's been fantastic fun. Yeah, thanks, Ben. You too.
Congratulations, enjoy the money as well.
I will do.
There you go, what a game from Brad. He's taking £10,000. Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will hang in the balance on Tipping Point. Goodbye.